Do you work from home and or do you find yourself on platforms like Zoom and Microsoft Teams or Skype and you're talking to someone but you can't look them in the eye because if you look at your camera, then you're not looking at the other person and you can't see what they're reacting to what you're saying? Or if you look down at the other person, then you're not looking at the camera. I don't know about you, but I have this problem and it drove me crazy. There are a lot of videos going around about how people use teleprompters to solve this problem. And you can look those up, you can check them out. But here's the problem with teleprompters. Teleprompters are expensive. They take up a lot of space. And if you're not a techie person or if you've never used one before, it's kind of complicated. And so the method that I figured out how to use does not involve a teleprompter. And it's something that anyone watching this video can do, assuming you are willing to spend just a little bit of money. So here is my setup. First and foremost, I've got my Canon camera where I do my YouTube videos on, and then I've got a Logitech C920 webcam that sits on top of my monitor. I've also got this monitor back here. This is a camera monitor. It's called a FeelWorld 7-inch monitor. Normally these go into cameras and you put them on top of a camera so you can see what the camera is seeing. But what I've done is I've actually taken this, and you can see here, I put this on a desk stand. This little stand here, it came with one of my lights. It clamps onto the bottom of my desk and I can adjust the height. And it's got a tripod fitting. So I put the monitor on here directly behind my webcam. And then what I have is this monitor has an HDMI out. So I took an HDMI cable, I connected it from the monitor to my computer. And then my computer recognized it as a second or third monitor. So basically I can mirror everything that's on my computer onto this monitor here. Now, these monitors don't typically come with power adapters, so you'll have to buy one separately. The monitor ran me about $99 on Amazon, and the desk stand, I think you can get one for about 18 bucks. So you're looking at about a $120 investment. And let me show you what this looks like on camera. So this is what it looks like on most Zoom calls. Most people are not looking directly at the camera. They're looking at their monitor. And this is what it looked like for a really long time for me. And I didn't like this because it never felt like I was making eye contact. So if I shift my eyes upward directly into the webcam, this looks exactly what you want, right? Because now I'm looking directly at the camera. I can see myself in my peripheral vision on the monitor behind me. It's not ideal though, because I still can't quite see what they're looking, what the other person is necessarily doing. But if I shift my vision just a little bit now over the top of the webcam, and I got the monitor positioned to where I'm looking directly at the center of the monitor, I can see now the other person loud and clear. I can see what their facial expressions are. It looks like I'm making eye contact. It looks like I'm looking up just a little bit, if I'm honest. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that this is 100% perfect, but I actually prefer this, looking at someone, like this, where I can actually see them and they can see me and see my eyes, as opposed to this, or this. If you found this video helpful, do me a favor and share it with someone in your life who either works from home or who has this specific problem. I did this video purely to help people. This is a personal channel. I don't upload videos here, so you don't need to subscribe. I just want to put some good vibes out there in the universe because I know there are a lot more people working from home and who have this issue. And being able to connect with someone and share eye contact, I think is really critical, especially if you're not in the same room. And if you're in sales or any kind of role where being able to read people and interpret their facial expressions and nonverbal cues is important, I think this is especially important. And the $120 that you would spend to do this, I think is worth every single penny. So I will include links to all of the gear that I mentioned in this video if you'd like to go off and grab it. Those are affiliate links. I do receive a small commission at no cost to you if you do choose to purchase through those links, but you're under no obligation to do so. I just hope this video helps. So take care and happy conference calling.